like my campaign, where one minor antagonist troubling one of the party members is an intelligent troll
It's
who
basically
has a
Vanguard.
magical crown stuck on one of his teeth. They're inspired by a Warhammer thing. They have
Fair.
a magical crown stuck on one of their teeth, and the crown basically has the power that if you beat them in an intelligence check, you can control like any other member of your own race.
Bro. Alright, so
there's this
we're back.
intelligent, like, oh, okay.
So yeah, you guys have been given the mail. I'm gonna slowly get to the mail over time. I do have to write them up one by one. But the lost heirloom has been found by some funny little kobold guys. There's also new quests that have just dropped from the Riken Guild, so you can get back to your kind of up-down voting of whether or not you care for them. They will slowly disappear as they've started to do. But some of them are long-time goals, like the quirky word puzzle, because no one else can solve that one.
Oh yeah, then we've just left.
It's fine, you're in Zenith, you can solve it now. Anyway, so you guys have fun chatting.
We did solve it already.
Well, yeah, you've already solved it.
We just haven't addressed it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, that sucks. You'll be alright. So yeah, what would you like to do?
Well, I just had a thought.
Careful.
Okay.
So, my druid grove is about dreams and Remaris, and getting close to like a connection to him via dreams. But two of the grove elders are of pre-shattering age.
Oh.
Bruh.
So, I'm a bit confused.
My immediate thought there is that the grove is some kind of cult sham.
Because Remarius is post-shattering, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a bit of sending, seeing as I learned that recently.
Ooh.
Sending.
Who are you sending to?
Fox.
Fox. Understood.
If you cast sending, does this person know who's sending it?
I assume that the person whoever's sending it, they hear their voice. So if you're using someone else to cast sending, they'll hear whoever's cast the spell. So yes, he would. In your case, he would know because you're the one casting the spell. I was writing it down. Actually, yeah, this is a pretty important one. I will be a dick about the 25 words because this is quite an important one.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, Fox is in the Feywild, right?
Well,
yeah, potentially.
That's so.
Okay.
I got a letter.
He needs to roll a d20 then.
Oh.
And on a 1, the message doesn't send.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be fine.
1, 2.
Famous
3,
last
4,
words. He can
5,
always just try
6.
again.
Do abbreviations count as one word?
No, because it's a. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, an abbreviation counts as one word. I heard it the other way around.
Is not you are.
No, that's one word.
Okay.
You're fine.
5, 6, 7, 8.
He's not failing this.
Okay. Yeah, he's not failing because he'll make you not fail.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the 6.
Okay.
Because I have to do it before the roll.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't specify a d20. It just has a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive, which obviously equates to a 1 on a d20.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if what applies here.
I think you want this to fail because you said a d20 earlier.
I just simplified it.
I've got 3 more words. Is there any 3-word things anyone... No one really knows them, so... There we go. 25 words.
Alright, let's have a look. I thought said you're at Grove, this true, I'm revisiting, want to catch up with you, I'm at capital U. Okay. Know about Selena. Let me just double check her whereabouts for you. I promise she's not in any trouble at all.
I really hate the way you've said that.
No. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure what prompted me to have that thought, but
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Everything's
But,
fine.
developed
Do not
some
mention it.
suspicions.
At what?
Well, the fact that some Rumaris worshipping druids are of pre-Rumaris age.
What? No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I've got 7 more words. Okay, there you go. Very quick bitty message for you.
Right, I'm gonna need a few sending spells. It's a good job I've got quite a few spell slots.
I won't make you roll the one to fail. I won't be an asshole about that.
Right, this is important. I don't think we should go
What
back to the
happened?
grove yet.
Why? What's going on in the grove?
So Fox is there, but apparently he's stuck and they won't let him leave.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So basically I consider him my brother. And my sister is not there. Did she say that Selena was also at the grove? I feel like she did.
She said just Fox is at the Grove. She didn't even
Oh,
mention
okay.
Selena.
Yeah,
she didn't
no,
answer the
she-
question
yeah.
at all.
Oh.
I think she said she's out or something.
Mm. Either way, she wasn't direct with that answer.
Okay. How many people can teleport? She's
8.
unreachable. 8. So I could get Fox out if needed.
If we can get him out of the Feywild.
Where we teleport to somewhere that's nearby. Yeah. Teleport
We're
to
likely
a way
to.
that's...
We might fail. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And we really, really don't want to, like, teleport failure in the Feywild.
No, that's
That
we want to
that
avoid
is the worst thing I think could happen.
Yeah.
What about like genocide?
Yeah, like, I guess.
In terms of what we can do,
You saying we can't pull off a genocide?
I mean,
I don't
technically,
think that's
yes.
the point being made.
Physically, possibly, but overall, no.
Marital
definitely
mayhem.
quite bad.
What happened?
Bro's reading the fucking newspaper.
Alec, lock in. Stop reading the news.
Sorry, I'm catching up. It's been a while. Haven't been able to read a newspaper since we left Gracefeld.
Oh, true. It's been over a year for you.
What?
Because that
'Cause you were
time yeah, the torture time.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So you might have trauma blocked that. Sorry for bringing that back up.
But yeah, there was a quest to help a noble who wanted to hold parties because he got a threat from someone. And it turns out it was just his ex-wife because he slept with a dude. And she was threatening him for show. and the party managed to convince her to instead make a donation to a bard college, and they'll let the charges drop because the man he slept with was a bard.
Oh damn. This is probably counterproductive because I want to do less quests just to see how you
You just want to see how I write up how they get done.
not the communist chickens. We need to help the communist chickens. Which I think, hear me out. It is a good idea to check on that because obviously we've connected the idea of the what they think is a crown, and we think that might be another headband of intellect. Obviously something bigger is afoot because someone's going around handing out money.
Yeah, that is something we should probably take a look at.
So we should probably check it out, and you know, if we happen to assist in a certain cause or two along the way.
Oh god.
Sometimes you don't have a teleportation circle in Graysfeld. Or near it, I don't think.
That's true. I don't know how long they can hold out. Was there not a teleportation circle?
No, there's not one for a long way from Graysfeld.
Oh right.
The closest one is probably the ancient prison. Or
We can
this
try
one
and-
here.
Actually, there is one at the sanctuary. Let me just.
Oh yeah, that too.
There
But
we
like we
go.
don't have a boat to.
Yeah.
What's this?
That's what.
This one.
That one currently in your notes. Let's have a look. Known teleportation circles. It's just called, I think, the Lake Guardian. No, it's called Baltrava, the Ocean City. The Lake Guardian is number 7. Yeah,
Hey, I've
known
got a-
teleportation circle chat.
I've got a
What's the rules of
24 word sending.
Ooh.
I think I might be spending a lot of spell slots on sending today.
Yeah.
I thought it was a second level spell until I got it for Argentum.
No.
What?
The spell will
I
seem
got
to
nervous.
fail. It doesn't even feel like you can send it, if that makes sense.
Ooh.
So
I won't make you use the spell slot, because when you just try
Okay.
and cast it to her, it just doesn't go through.
can I roll an Arcana to see if it's failing because it's blocked or failing
Yeah.
because there is no like
Yeah,
Aishi's dead,
give me one of those. I'll let you do that.
21.
21, yeah, that passed my DC of 20. It does seem it is blocked rather than no target.
Okay, that's fine. That's not fine,
That's
but it's
better.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better.
It's less bad.
Right, back to thoughts again.
Oh my god, you get to hear about Marlowe Tweak Wine.
Sorry, what?
Marlowe Tweak Wine.
Bro's name is Tweak Wine?
Yeah.
Was he known for poisoning people's cups? Like, what? You could have at least called him Merlot Tweak Wine. Come
No.
on.
What's wrong with him being Marlowe instead of Merlot?
Merlot is a type
Merlot's
of
a
wine.
Oh.
Fucking love. Oh, he's my fucking favourite. He's my favourite little guy. Oh. Oh. Okay, so are you still writing out ideas, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've got one more word
Oh no.
left.
Elemental table red.
Definitely triple checked the runes.
Right,
And
there we go.
aggressive dancing.
I love it.
You're so funny, Kokyo.
That should be a question mark at the end.
What?
What?
I'm just curious as to where this is going.
What, the goat one?
Yes. Enchanted cheese?
What? Enchanted.
This is incredible.
But what was this about enchanted? What was enchanted?
The cheese.
Cheese!
Oh. Which one was this in? I'm currently trying to check which one.
Dragon mail.
The incident occurred during the trial of Arlo Bricktoss, a Sanderport merchant
Oh.
accused of smuggling enchanted cheese through Zenith's northern gate.
It's a brilliant fucking story, don't you love it? Oh, God.
Amazing.
I hope the news was entertaining. I'm probably not going to do the games section again. Although they were quite funny. Oh, I can't believe you guys didn't sort out the wizard that accidentally turned himself into a chair.
Oh.
Man claims his cat is reincarnated sorcerer. Cat remains unimpressed. Bard magical loot only plays one song. It's brilliant news stories. Oh yeah, you've also got the Everforge in Zenith, because that's gone out.
Oh, maybe we should stick around because I feel like that's definitely something Adeline will.
Well, you can pop back and forth. Like that was your plan anyway, to pop
Well,
back
can
and
we
forth.
though? Is the question.
As long as you don't go to the Grove, you can pop back and forth.
Yeah. I've also done a little bit of voting on some guild quests
Okay.
that I'm interested in.
Oh yeah, I should do that as well.
I can't wait for this. Oh.
Wait, what?
So there was a quest about a man who claimed that his business partner was a doppelganger. And now you get to hear about this, and it's brilliant. There you go.
Go on these other ones. Is that a long? Oh, that's quite a long message.
Where have I heard Casdelanza before?
Casdelanza is a place. If you check
In the
the
real
Owlbear
world?
map. No, Casdelanza is a town. Not a town, it might be a city. East of Torridale.
Fair enough. I swear I've heard it like before years ago though.
Maybe. Oh my god.
What?
Just something someone sent me. Brilliant. I love those kind of questions. Okay, happy there, I want to leave, can come back, get out, even if not allowed, got business outside, reckon it's okay if I return.
Sorry, what?
I'm just reading what River's sending to his brother.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that so lovely? Your brother's fine. I'm sure.
I think I want to burn another spell slot.
Okay.
I want to know what this dark force is.
Okay. It's Shadow the Hedgehog.
He is all that he is.
Very true. A hedgehog gets gun. Shadow the hedgehog.
Are you guys just reading the news right now?
Yes.
I was just
Are
looking
you
at,
enjoying the
quests.
news right now?
As River is like panicking
The
and
news is
trying to like,
brilliant.
reach out to his family.
Yeah,
just sitting there.
River's just like sweating in the corner, but he's just completely fucking silent other than when he's casting the spell. And you guys are reading about... So we've got the Garlagon Grim. Oh, actually, we'll start from the top. So yeah, the Tortle Bay with the kobolds that tried to look in the lake, but ended up almost drowning. But two reclusive Drampir managed to save them. They didn't get the reward though. The funny little kobolds did. The Gala and Enderhold, where the man was revealed to have been sleeping with a bard, which upset his ex-wife, though it was resolved. And he gets to go back to partying. The magical mishap in Calphalon that turns a fountain into wine from the almighty wizard. Fucking Marlowe Tweakwine. Who's now fled, and there's a 500 gold bounty on his head. Actually, I need to add that to the Brighton Guild quest. Find Marlowe Tweakwine.
Oh, that's 3 third-level spell slots.
500 gold.
Wait, is that dead or alive, or just alive? Or just dead?
Preferably alive, so he can reverse the rune that has turned an entire town's fountain into wine.
You You know, some people would describe what he did as a miracle.
Yeah.
Wait, who's just the guy doing miracles in... No, it's not the same guy.
No, it's not the same guy
No.
doing miracles. In Zenith, a judge of the High Court has resigned after a goat called him out. For his romantic misconduct with a married apothecary. There was a tragedy in Mazafin where a bunch of torchbearers have died during an incident against a deep flame elemental. So I will put a important sign on that one. Anyway, and then mimicry and management, where the doppelganger turned out to be an intelligent mimic, which is strange in itself, but the mimic really likes doing taxes and filing, so he's actually brought the business up by 28%. And
Oh my
the
God,
person
that's
that
an
he replaced retired 3 months ago and never told
I
anybody.
always like it when intelligent mimics show up. They always make for a lot of fun as a concept.
They're so funny. Well, mimics get, more intelligent the longer they've been alive.
I thought it was that mimics have a communal intelligence, but then a mimic born into a colony keeps the intelligence when it moves away from it.
Nah, different mimics. Baby
Oh, fair
mimics
enough.
can be coins and healing potions, which I think are fucking hilarious. Big mimics
So
can be weapons, coats, and people if they really want to.
Well, if you remember, my campaign Sparkle ended up being a mimic in the end.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you guys want to do next after River's done sweating in the corner after what I just sent, what I'm gonna send him?
Oh, no. Oh.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've still got loads.
Right, yeah. Would you mind casting another augury for me?
I cannot do another augury. It will be, well, I can, but it will have a 25% chance of
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Giving
10,
false
11,
reading.
12, 13,
Giving
14,
a false...
15,
Oh, no, that's too big of
16,
a
17,
risk.
18, 19, 20.
If you
I-
do two auguries, wouldn't that be a 25% and a 50%? So if they're both the same, it would be more likely to be the truth.
Oh!
Well, I think it's actually a sorry, I mean, I didn't explain it right. It's not necessarily a false one, it's a random reading.
Again, if they're both the same, it's more likely to be the truth.
True, but it's still, I mean, it's still a risk.
I think we should give Scamandra a seed.
Okay.
Apparently it's a shadow creature that eats dreams and has eaten other Kalashtar. Collects mana as well. It wants to eat the grove.
What if
And I
that thing
think-
ends up eating stuff from the tree? It sounds like we're putting it in a location that creature would be more likely to reach.
Doesn't that help the shadow creature? Like it turns them back to normal.
It could do.
My worry is more if it eats it, it could result in the shadow creature being more powerful shadow creature.
Yeah, but I think if the druid grove, if the druids eat it, they might be able to fend it off a lot better. Although it collects mana. And you got the augury that it was good.
That is true.
Well, she is still waiting outside flirting with the guildmaster currently. She was meant to leave. Do you want to go talk to her, River?
The augury that I wanted Freya to cast was, is it good to tell Scamandra about the conversation I've just had?
What, between you and Fox? That's up to you.
I wanted to know if they'd be like annoyed by it.
You'll have to find out. I'm not telling you. I'm not putting a little, approval rating next to your dialogue options. You gotta make that decision, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. I really wanted the augury. Well, I think I want to give her ambitch seed. Take back to the grove.
Okay. So you want to go get her then? She's just standing outside with the
Is
the
anyone
guildmaster.
opposed to that?
I think it's your call.
I've already voiced my oppositions,
Yeah.
but the augury's already been done, and it sounded less bad than I was expecting.
Oh no, what about you?
You can decide because I have to go and write something, and I'm going to leave quickly.
God.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm
so
gonna
excited.
give. I'm gonna give. Unless Alnair stops me, I'm gonna go up to her and say hi. There's been a bit of a second change of plan, and I would like to give you this. Present her with the seed.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
What do you want me to do with it?
Plant it somewhere in the grove.
Okay.
Keep it safe.
All right. I'll do that.
Can you tell what? Do you recognize it?
No, you've just handed me a seed, River. I thought this maybe is something special for you, or
Okay. Yeah. It's a celestial amber seed.
right? She
Do you know
still
about it?
seems
You've
confused.
Heard of that? You've not heard of that?
No.
Actually, no. You probably wouldn't. Right. Okay. How much information is relevant? So, I had a chat with Fox via sending.
Right. And do you see she gets a little bit more, like her eyes narrow a little?
And he said there was something not good coming to the Grove.
Well, it lingers in this realm. We want to protect you, both of you, especially since, we're already missing one of you.
This produces like celestial ambers that when you eat them, they kind of cure you. Although the poison's not in the Feywild, so it might not be as helpful.
If you want me to grow the tree for you and hand stuff out, I can.
I think you should. I think that's a good idea.
Well, if it matters to you, then it matters to me. And she'll
Thank
give you a
you.
little kiss on
Just-
the forehead.
Just make sure it stays safe.
Yes, of course.
We only have a small number of these to give out.
Do you want it to grow fairly fast, or...?
That would be better.
Sure. Well, I'm sure the lady can talk with one of the lords if needed. Use one
Out
of
of character question. Have I heard of that before?
the lords.
No, the like. Has the term "the lady" been used around me while I was at the Grove?
Yeah, so they say that a lot about the eldest of the elders,
Ah, okay.
because out of the elders they all kind of listen to her. So that's I'll put a name to it for you. Beep boop bop.
Is that like above the ones that I?
No, so the lady would be
or is that
Reva.
Reva.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's the longest reigning. They refer to her as like the lady. If they're all split in a decision, they usually go with her decision.
I think I did make it an odd number specifically for that. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I made it 6.
Well,
Yeah,
for Fey
she-
stuff in general, that's
Okay, so
generally
she-
why they do stuff in threes.
Yeah.
So
you have a
she's got like
tiebreaker.
the deciding vote.
Yeah, she usually doesn't vote, but, you know, if she's gonna be, you know, the
Well, if
third
it's like
vote on
3 to
one
3,
side,
yeah.
she has like 2 votes in their mind.
Yeah, if it's 3 to 3, her side wins.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
You
Yeah.
also would have heard of the Lords, because that would be something, though you've never seen them. You know
Maybe
of
on the
Archfey,
cleric
though.
side.
Yeah.
Or maybe, oh, they feel like Fey Lords. Right?
So Fey Lords, yeah, are above Archfey, so
okay.
they command the Feywild. If you piss them off, you're either killed or expended from the Feywild entirely.
I kind of want to visit Zell again, but oh well. Right. Cool. Well, thank you for coming.
It's alright.
Thank you for saying you'll take care of this.
Of course. As I said.
I've got stuff to do
Mhm.
out here, so unfortunately, I need to stay out here for a while. I
As-
promise that if it looks really bad, I will beeline it home.
Good. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters to me. Alright?
I feel pretty safe out of character. I have gone down, like
Oh, dear.
she doesn't need to know that we've almost died a couple times. In fact, she doesn't need to know that we almost died 3 days ago.
It's fine. We lived.
Yeah, she doesn't need to know that.
Alright, she's gonna kind of give you a gentle hug again and kiss you on the forehead again. Just please be safe.
I will.
Thank you. I will report back and state I wasn't able to bring you back, but I will tell Zell the truth because she deserves it.
Wait, what's Zell been told? Has
Well,
she been told anything?
Zell knows you're out here wandering around,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
she's aware there's danger, but I will tell her that you're capable enough. Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe leave out the hopefully part. That was like smart.
Oh well. Now be safe. And she's going to kind of head back to her flirting with the guild master.
Right,
Never
where's
would
Freya
guess that
gone
they
to?
broke up.
New guild
Like
quest.
after
Fix
the-
their relationship.
It's like after the sending, be like, "Hey Freya, where you at?"
Yeah, Freya has actually. You would have gone out to this thing.
Yeah, she dipped. She was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I'm going."
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone places. Do you want to message her?
No, I feel like if someone goes like that,
Okay.
you respect it for a bit.
This is so much money into such a silly thing.
It's not a silly thing. There's
Okay,
nothing
okay,
silly.
yeah, of course. My apologies.
This is a very stressing thing.
When it's finished, are we gonna know early on, or are we gonna have to wait for you to make use of it?
Yeah, do you want to write about this? Do you want to tell the party what you've done for it? You want to share with the class?
I believe that's a private affair.
Okay. Oh my god. I
Let's
need to
just
write
start
this now.
Oh no!
I've written a thing myself, if that helps.
I am
Oh, I would love to
curious.
see that. Alright. Okay, they're gonna just, yep. Right, wonderful. What's the party doing now? When Freya returns?
I don't know.
So,
Should
let me write
Do you
down what you've
reckon we
got.
should wait for Adeline before we make a decision?
So you're gonna stay here for the festival, so a couple of these can be done later. So you got the quirky word puzzle, the Everforge. I'm gonna put Adlin's name next to that because I feel like he would like to. Abrin, Silverheart, who's here. I'm gonna put
Wait, why
Adlin
has
next to that as well.
the Chicken conspiracy been crossed out?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
That's
don't worry
probably
about
what
that.
Freya writing thing was.
Yep, don't worry about that.
You should actually just forget that ever happened.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even know what you're talking.
There's a quirky word puzzle. There's the Everforge that has gone quiet. Well, Everforge lost its flame. Abram Silverheart, which is the adventurer of the Silver Dragons, who's still in a coma in the castle. What else was there? Go to Valeria. There you go. So you can go to Valeria and be back same day. And get your cube back. You can also go
so
see
when-
your party. You know, the Kenru and your child that are just waiting in town.
We do have a child.
Yeah.
Go see the child.
Okay, you can go find Blue. All right, you can head out once Freya's returned, and you know, with a few messages or you have sending stones to one another. You can find they're at a local inn, and wander inside to see the druids currently feeding Kenru and Blue and treating them to a nice dinner at the inn.
No.
Oh,
And-
that's lovely.
Flamma's gonna get up and walk over to River and give you a cute little smile. I've booked a room for you guys as well, since we expected you back this day.
Oh, thank you very much.
No worries. They've been well fed and educated to the best of our abilities. Well, you know, Kenru's taken up a lot. Blue has burned down a lot, but that's fine.
Oh,
He's still struggling. For
he'll get.
a dragon that spits ice, he has mighty a lot of fire magic.
Hello.
He's diversifying his skill set.
Yeah,
That's important
he's
to know.
mispronounced every druidic word I've thrown at him, and somehow created spells out of it.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's...
So he's
I guess the
innovating.
fastest way to
Yeah.
burn a tree is to get a spell that makes trees wrong.
I guess. She's just gonna kind of give you a little hug and smile.
Same.
How was your adventure?
Interesting.
Fair. You got more
I
secrets, or you want to share?
think we can share, can't we?
Fair enough. Well,
Is that everyone?
I think we are allowed to share.
yeah, you're in
Whether
charge
a
of who you
party-
share with now. There's no longer
Yeah.
a bar over you
And
from
I-
the Queen.
I don't have any objections to sharing here.
Probably shouldn't say talk about it here.
Oh yeah, we should go to our rooms first.
That's
but-
fine. I've got a room for you and I, or a spare one if you don't want to.
No, I don't need spell.
All right, she'll toss the spare key to Alnair and wave and go up with River.
Oh, what? You got a free room?
Well, she wanted to be respectful to River, but you know she doesn't care about that extra gold piece.
Well, I was thinking we were gonna share it as a group.
I don't want to be in that room.
River's getting all the
Share
bitches.
the knowledge
Oh,
and the
Oh god.
and the other things.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can all go up together, and Kenra and Blue are gonna get their food like on little trays and like slowly start to walk up the stairs, like wobbling a bit.
Do we let them have one, or are they a bit young?
I say.
Think about how powerful Kenru could become if you gave him one.
Yeah, I was thinking Henry.
What level is he already? He's already like a decent level.
I think it gives
Why is
him a better.
Kenru level 6?
he was level 6 like last time he was mentioned. I remember.
Yeah, I think I had to bump him up to level 6 because I made him cast something that he wasn't able to at the time.
I
yeah,
only
I think that was what happened.
So we're just gonna.
was like, oh, that's a this level spell.
Yeah,
And you were like,
so-
yep.
Yep,
Rolling
he's
with it.
level 6. No, I'll say that he did that with the exhaustion mechanics, but he will get to
No.
level 6 if you do give him an amber.
I think we should. There's an element of like we're taking him around to a lot of places. He could become a target. He should be able to defend himself. Like I'm
Yeah.
still against like using him for combat, but like
Mm.
just giving him the ability to get more powerful isn't necessarily a combat.
I'm gonna go check on the EP boy. I think he's eeped too hard.
I think he's duped.
Oh, because yeah, we have addressed him.
It's good. It means I could go and do my shenanigans.
Hi. Do you want to play D&D?
Yeah,
Are we-
Yeah, you did.
Are we gonna find out what the shenanigans were at some
You want
point?
to play?
Probably.
Is it going to be by your choice or by circumstances beyond your control?
Yeah, the
I
EP
mean-
boy eeped too close to the sun.
It depends how often you read the. I feel like it
We're
might
putting it?
make the news.
Okay.
Alright, so you don't have to sit through the whole thing of explaining. You can just list off what you're explaining to them if you want. So, like, the existence of amber, what the amber does. You don't have to list off the tree, it's up to you. But yeah, you don't have to sit through the whole process of... And then this happened, and then
Explaining it
this...
again.
Yeah.
I don't. We could give if we have a spare seed, we could give them. Although
Aren't they
they're
also
going to be returning.
That's-
Are they?
They do have
Oh,
a
I thought they
grove of
were.
their own.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought they were gonna. They were going to their own. Grove.
Yeah, Brisbane stole stuff from their grove, but their grove is still functional.
The more groves, the better. I think. I feel like druid groves are a really good place for these seeds to go because, like, it's just surrounded by a lot of powerful magic casters the whole time.
Yeah, and I also feel like if tell them about
Do
the
we know
ambers, well, the
if that's,
ambers
like-
come from a tree, so might as well tell them.
For like all these powerful magic casters, it's like, do we know for sure that they would be like equal or better to the arbiters?
There is only 2 arbiters. But the arbiters
True.
are
Yeah,
powerful, but
I
the
mean, like,
arbiters
at
are...
each location.
Yeah, the arbiters are defending what is the last known tree to the vampires. So as long as you keep these ones undetected, you have to keep the strongest soldiers at the one they know of.
Yeah.
Oh, my point is that if the vampires do find out about it, do we know for sure that like we're leaving these in the hands of people that are actually going to be able to defend it?
You're hoping.
I mean,
Well-
they helped us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
but
the
they didn't
quicker
really have
the-
any
The quicker the
combat.
trees get up, the stronger the people get.
Yeah.
How quickly will these trees grow?
They take at least... It's less than 1 year... I think I wrote it wrong, because less than 1 year...
They take a year
yeah.
to start producing amber.
So after a year, they produce amber.
Oh, Oh, okay. I
But
was, like,
depending
thinking,
on
like,
the
big
mana that
trees.
goes into them, druids can speed them up because they can cast plant growth, which will speed it up like a day for every cast or something. I wrote it down somewhere.
That goes hard.
Yeah, so druids and clerics can then speed up by just pumping magic into the tree. I think up to the 2-year mark. They can't have it grow any further beyond the 2-year mark. But yeah, you do have quite a few amber to hand out to them if you'd like to hand 3 out. Oh no, you've already said you're going to hand 3 out to them.
That's what I think we should do.
Yeah, so Flamma, Erla, and Tama are all going to ambers to each, give them amber seed for their grove. Yeah?
I agree.
Alright. You'll hand ambers to them, and you know, you kind of explain the basics. And they will, you know, kind of nod. She trusts you first and will eat it, and the other 2 kind of follow her lead. And she thanks you for the seed as well, and promises to protect it with her life. And then we write down that she dies later.
Excuse me.
I was
later.
immediately.
Excuse me, the fuck? I just got that, girlfriend. Okay. Is the EP boy gone back to sleep? Shiro, are you there?
No,
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. I hadn't heard you for a bit. I got scared.
I've needed like nothing's referred to me.
Yeah, no, the thing that made me realise you probably gone to sleep is I started explaining Kenra and Blue being really cute and got no reaction.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they were told to come upstairs with you so that you could chat in the room, and they had to take their food to go on little trays, and they were like wobbling up the stairs because they're really bad at looking at stairs through their trays. And their kids,
Wait, what
they have to
stairs?
You're going upstairs in the inn to talk to the druids, but you've slept through a lot. Okay, so
You weren't there to stop me. I made bad decisions.
Yeah, Freya made bad decisions, and you weren't there to stop her. So,
What?
let's go from the beginning. How much have you missed? You arrived in the capital, talked to the Queen, you've done all that. There was new quests and news articles that I assume you fell asleep during that part. But there was some funny ones that you'll read later, I'm sure. You ended up giving a seed
I read the news
to...
articles.
Okay, you ended up giving a seed to River's Druid Grove. River is not going back to his Druid Grove because he will end up getting stuck there by the sounds of things, because they won't want him to leave for his own safety, because there is a shadow creature hunting him down to try and eat his dreams.
Which I don't technically have.
Yeah. Which is confusing, but he seems to... That's all he can really say about it. Then what you had left in Zenith was the quirky word puzzle, the Everforge, which has lost its flame, Avrin Silverheart, and going to Valeria. You decided to go find the rest of your party first, which was the 3 druids who were looking after Kenra and Blue. Arrived at the inn where they were staying. River's gonna bang her. River's sharing a room with her tonight. And you told them about the ambers, gave each of them an amber, and as well as a seed for their grove. There you go. You're all caught up. That's why you went upstairs, because you were in an inn.
I have begun a tracker of where we have given out stuff.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's actually quite good. I need to put down trees of where you put trees. So... Oh, I actually have a tree token. This is
there's
brilliant.
a tree token, right?
Here we go. We're gaming right now, guys. The production budget is through the roof.
Isn't this just the default?
Nope, this is... Nope, don't say that. The production budget is through the roof, mate. Alright, there's one there. And then your Druid Grove's in the Feywild, so that doesn't count. And their Druid Grove's up here, so I'll put it there.
Why are you putting a Heart of the Revolution?
Don't even worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Oh yeah, that's something else that happened, but I can't tell you exactly what happened because Freya wants to keep it secret.
Oh, no.
It's definitely the unionizing chickens.
Yeah, but what
don't
she's
know
done,
that.
what she's done with them is completely
Unhinged.
secret.
That's metagaming. You don't know I sent that letter.
Yeah, you know nothing about that
Yeah,
letter.
that's true.
She just went out for a walk, like the like the Queen did, to have a swig. All right, so you've got 3
Fair
so
enough.
far. You've done 1 in the... I'm gonna actually write down so I don't just forget whose this is. Farmer, Druid, Grove. There we go. Celestial Amber Tree. Cool.
Can I
Yes. What would
Can I
you like
give
to
an
do?
amber to the little men?
The little man. Okay, yes, the little men have
The little
been-
men, yeah.
Yes. Okay. The little men have received their ambers. Okay,
Yes,
so that takes
and
2 more off the
also-
party fund.
Take 2 more off for Hilero and
You're giving them to your wives, understood?
Miria. Out of interest, do any of Miria's the bodily issues
Ooh.
fix?
Her scars. There's a nice word in English for that.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't remember the...
No.
No. Doesn't restore her eyesight either.
No. These aren't
Shit.
regenerative things.
Well, it was worth a try.
You'll learn the regeneration spell soon enough, I'm sure.
No, not getting it until 13th level, which is 5 levels away, and that's
Nah.
if Charlie takes it. Which I'm sure he will after experiencing Elzor.
Yeah.
If you ask
Okay.
nicely, I'm sure.
Beep boop. Seeds. Yeah. Okay. So you've given out 3 of the 10. You're keeping 1 for yourself as well, from what I remembered.
Yeah, we're taking one for Valeria, which, we only mentioned we had 9 to the Queen, even though we had
Yeah.
10.
Okay, so do you
I
guys want
could have called, I just assumed that I'd made a mistake.
Fair. Do you want to jump to Valeria then and do that? And then you can get your boar back.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have that done.
And I
as
get to see
well.
Rolo again.
You do get to see Rolo again. Okay, so we'll have you teleport over there after you've kind of explained everything to your girls, your partners, and they kind of understand now that you can teleport, which is a terrifying thought to them. But you know, they're just gonna chill in bed, and
They already teleported with me.
Oh yeah, true. Good point. Well, Flamma didn't know that. Rivers girl. Which to druids is, you know, that's amazing. She thinks you're the coolest fucking person around.
Yeah.
She can't
not
wait
me,
for
it's doing the
tonight.
Teleporting.
Right, tree stride. I do want to check what level that is. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh no, tree stride isn't... That's only within 500 feet. And what's the tree teleportation that's not 500 feet?
I mean, tree stride can be used as concentration, so they can just keep going.
I guess. Oh, transport via plants.
Yeah, transport via plants. I was just trying to
Sixth
think
level,
of it.
so yeah, they'll get that eventually. What level do you have to get sixth level spells on?
11.
Ah, perfect.
11th.
I love having my little D&D books beside me. You guys are so good. Yeah,
Well,
so
it's
once
really
they're
simple
11th
to remember
level...
the spell levels because it's just half
Yeah,
the level
it's-
but rounded
it's-
up.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And then with half cast, it's 4 by 4 but rounded up.
Huh.
Which is why I was like, hey, can I do divided by 3 rounded up instead?
yeah.
For a moment, I thought the comment was going to be that you love having your D&D books because they're so useless and party members are able to know it all.
Yeah, they sit on my shelf in our bedroom and do nothing. I'm sure I'll use them during the
Mine-
D&D day.
The
maybe.
only thing I use my books for is wild shape and stat blocks.
They're pretty though. I really like
They are
them. They
pretty.
smell nice too. Right. Valeria. So you guys are going to teleport back into Valeria's domain, and you can see she has expanded a lot into the city. Like, allowing those doors to be opened has allowed her vines to stretch very far into the city, and she's rebuilt quite a few things. And if you remember last time, she'd built each of you a house, and she's just continued like making funny little projects to keep herself entertained. But at least this time, she had Rolo as well to keep her entertained, and the funny boar. But Rolo is very excited to see you and is going to tackle you like an armadillo and drag you into like his
Adeline's
ball.
here!
Oh my god! Hello!
Hello?
Oh
How
my
are we all?
god! Hello, they've just teleported.
It's
Oh, alright, one sec.
Charlie. It's terrible. Half the party died.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay,
Shocker.
so let me give him the full rundown. I'm gonna have to take a big deep breath for this. You stayed
This is technically our third
Yeah.
recap this session.
You stayed an extra day at the sundial on Rasham Island in order to sleep off some of the exhaustion before teleporting to Zenith to spout all of the shit to the Queen, who had to develop a drinking problem in order to get through it. The guildmaster who is flirting with one of the druid leaders of River's Grove brought her in so that she could also learn about the Grove. You gave one seed to the Queen of Zenith and another to the guild leader of River's Grove before they went back to flirting. Her drinking problem continued because you spouted so much stuff onto her all at once, but she now knows pretty much everything that the party has been up to. You met back up with Kenra and the others.
We left out the details about Brisbane.
Yeah, you left out the details about Brisbane. You met back up with Kenra Blue and the Druids, explained everything to the Druids and to Alnair's partners, gave funny little rocks to the funny little men that you have in your party, the children, and now they're going to be more powerful because they've been given amber. You've not done the quirky word puzzle, the Abrin, you haven't gone to see Abrin yet, or the Everforge, which has lost power. They haven't done any of that because they wanted you to be around, but they have just teleported back to see Valeria, who has expanded her vines deeper into the city, and you've gone to collect Rolo, who has just grabbed Alnair and rolled up like an armadillo with him inside so that they can cuddle.
I'm gonna give him belly rubs.
He's very happy. He's going to make funny little squeaky clicky sounds and roll onto his back.
This is the first time
Perfect.
Kaliro's seen Rolo, right?
Yeah, she's very
Oh,
confused.
God. Glad everyone's had an awesome time. Just checking that I got my seed and
Yeah,
thingy, by the way.
you have a seed and 3 things of your choice.
Awesome.
Also, there is new guild quests. One of which has already been taken by someone in the party who has made funny life decisions. And then there's new mail to read through about some of the old quests that have been done, and they're quite funny as well. But that's stuff you can do in your off time if you want a bit of a giggle.
Awesome. Yeah,
Anyway.
definitely a giggle. I noticed that the auction one was gone actually.
Yeah, the auction one's gone.
Damn, I was looking forward to that, but that is, to be fair, we spent a long time doing other shit.
Yep. Like I said, I'd like to keep them dynamic. There are some that other parties literally can't do. Or if I can't come up with how they got solved, then they'll also be there.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, well, you guys have been productive as shit. What the hell?
Alright, Valeria is going to kind of float over to you guys as well. Oh, you're back! You've been gone a while. I thought you'd be back for your cart and stuff.
The cube broke.
Yeah, the cube broke.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I managed to make a new one, and she's going to pull a new one out. There you go. Don't break this one.
Thank you.
I mean it.
Really don't want
We
to.
didn't break it.
Oh, that's fine then.
Shut up. We broke it.
She'll give you a pat on the head.
Brisbane did.
Yeah, it does. Look, we're not going to use it the way we used it again.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Well-
we did try and use it in combat, which wasn't very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
not
really
our
the most
smartest move.
sturdy things. But oh well. Now you have this one.
Mm.
Although I have quite enjoyed talking to the funny boar. And look, this one now walks, and she's going to pick up the small little boar and like push them forwards, and they're going to run around. They could walk anyway. She thinks that they couldn't.
Oh.
Boars can walk as soon as they're born.
Hmm.
This is information she does not know.
Fair enough.
Well, awesome.
Isn't that
How-
wonderful?
Fellas, now that
Yeah.
we've told the queen everything and stuff, obviously I'd like to check out the other forge quickly back at Zenith, and we'd like to see Aberin, see if we can wake him up. What do we want to do for our next little bits and pieces?
There's
Because
a festival in Zenith right now.
okay, enough.
And I think
Okay,
the plan for after that was that we were going to deal with the dragon issue in the south.
The dragon we felt
Awesome.
was the most pressing.
Can you also
Yeah,
change
that's
your
it.
Fuji tech, Adeline? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no, you're
sorry.
fine. You're fine. I didn't change it. No, I didn't change. No. Keep me on my toes. Make sure I'm doing the right thing.
It's just some
Yeah,
autism thing.
I was hoping, now that we've beefed up a bit, we know what we're doing. Do you reckon we could maybe go back and see if we can tackle that big forge, the Harpy Roost?
Yeah, that takes second priority compared to the dragon.
I know,
I mean, we
but
can teleport up there whenever we want to, right?
yeah, we can teleport there.
Yeah.
Also, I know you've got a cool big sword. I can make a lot better armor and weapons if we have that we could use to help with said dragon problems.
Yeah,
It doesn't hurt
we
to
don't want
be
to
kill
kill
the
the
dragon.
straight through the chest, and I don't know.
We did get like our
I
asses
don't
handed
know
to
if
us.
we're
We
quite.
did.
Yeah, I don't know
there.
if Yeah, that's the other thing is I.
You're
don't-
right, River. Let's go see the dragons. That's a much safer bet. Sorry,
Well,
no,
if
that's
my
not
dragon
fair.
her child back. She's not going to kill us.
Oh, true. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
I mean, we're going to
Hopefully.
be the ones that turn up with it.
Well,
If they know for a fact that Brisbane was the one that stole it, I mean, do they
no,
know
they
that?
probably don't.
No, they
They-
don't. Well, okay. Let's not assume that they're gonna wake up when we return the child.
That's some big assumptions. Let's see here.
Okay, well,
Let's.
we know that the Harpy Roost Forge is hostile, and we also know it's very powerful, and that we had to run away last time. We
Last
don't
time?
know for sure. We haven't actually got that much stronger since then.
Yeah, no, you are right. It feels like we've gotten stronger than we actually have.
We have got
I
stronger. just
do
don't
think
we've got
we could
stronger
handle
enough.
the prison now. Admittedly.
I don't.
Mm,
I would like to. I would like to
I
build
feel
up
like
some
we were-
money.
Disease
If I'm being
aside, I
honest.
think we were doing decently enough in the prison the first time.
If we,
Yeah.
I think I would like to go when we're back in Zenith. I would like to make some more items. There's one I had a plan for Freya, and I can take requests from other people. But I would like to build up a bit of income as well. See my adoptive dad and stuff.
Fair enough.
I would like to see. There are a few
Well-
things I want to do.
We should be getting a lot of money from like quests and that.
Yeah, but we're not doing any fucking quests.
True, we haven't. There are
Well,
a
we
lot
were,
to
we
do.
were going we were going to do the funny word puzzle in Zenith.
Hold on,
That'll
we
be
need, to
fun to
cash
do.
in, we need to cash in the one we just did, didn't we?
Yeah, so you can cash in the
Actually,
3,000 gold.
Yeah, we need to go to
for
Toradale for that. but
Ration
yeah.
Island. Well, you can hand it
River,
off to
how
the
much money do
guildmaster.
you have
He'll
on
just
you
do
right
it
now?
for you.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
let's get the money for that now.
so
then,
1,
while we're thinking about it.
2, 3, 4, 5. So 3,000 divided by 5. Somebody do the math. 600. Thanks.
Alright, autistic person, calm down.
Sorry. If I ask someone else to do it, I feel bad, and thus I'll do it faster. Does that make sense?
600.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
600
checks
gold
out.
each. I can't ever be a burden to other people, even if it means doing
I'd
maths.
like.
But you are more than willing to let other people be a burden to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always how it works.
Alright, so the
So
You don't need
guildmaster
to
will
help me
take
with this, but I will help you with this even more
Yeah.
difficult thing.
the guildmaster will take
River?
all of the bodies and hand you over 600 gold each.
Oh, I can finally get 5 dead bodies out of my fucking
Yeah.
bag of holding. Get that shit out! That stank up the place. I'm gonna have to wash all of my items now.
How do you wash a bag of holding?
No.
No.
It
You
means
pour
I'm
water
gonna have
in and then you get it out.
You put a decanter
No,
of
I'm-
endless water uncapped inside.
no. I'm gonna have to take out every single thing that I've ever put in there that's still in there, wash them, put them back in.
You know, you're gonna have to climb into the bag as well and like scrub all the walls.
Oh,
Can't
God.
you
I'll
turn
get
it
used to
if you
that.
turn
Maybe
it
you can
inside
touch
out,
a
doesn't
sword
that,
and get
like,
traumatized for a year again.
Explode
You
everything
have
out
to-
of it.
You have
Yeah,
to
it
become
does.
a bag man.
So if you take
Average
everything
spray
out
of B
first,
plot. What the?
Oh yeah, the
I was
Freya
actually
B
wondering.
plot is hilarious.
River, I might need your hand
Ooh.
with
The handle desk.
River with making a sword.
how can I help make a sword?
I learned a bit about how to make growing swords.
Right, you'll have
From-
to teach me that as well.
From the looks of things, it's mostly just like druidcraft stuff. But I was gonna plan
I
on
can do that.
growing some plants into some swords, which could be kind of fun.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. I've got one idea, but if it works, there's another idea I'd like to try out. For Freya, I was wondering if you wanted a wand of some kind to help with magic.
They're literally BRB to go get water.
Damn, I can't believe Freya vanished on me like that.
I know.
I have a
You have
plan
been on
for
the
a night.
shitter all session.
I have been on the shit.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
That
was the
where you were
excuse.
put at the very
The-
beginning
the
of the
guy-
session.
The guy who canonically goes away to make swords.
Yeah.
The guy with a pretty good already alibi.
No.
You gave him the squirts,
Yeah.
the shits,
yeah.
The
the
yes,
bad
I
curry,
did.
the food poisoning.
Yeah, food
Thank
poisoning.
Thank you. Hey, if anybody's watching this right now, Miss is a terrible friend. She hates me. She beats me up whenever we meet. It was my birthday today, and she called me short and punched me.
I didn't punch you. I called you.
Yeah, that's so much better. At least you're honest.
I just saw a low-hanging beam and told you not to duck. Like.
Greg. I would say things, but you're live.
Oh god. Oh, that's getting clipped. Where's that? About 1 hour 9-minute mark.
I know
We
how to
should
make
write
my-
that down.
I know how to make my clippable content.
Yeah.
There was Alnair, there was a couple of Buster swords that I wanted to try making. I know you have a pretty cool Buster sword at the moment.
You're gonna
But
get
there's
an
a couple better.
offended stare from the Lord of Flame that you would ever even think of replacing him with another sword.
We still need to talk about using your teeth. That's going to wait until after we do Harpy Roost, but I know you want to talk to me about that later. What was another one? Yeah, Rivet, if there's anything you want, thinking about because I've got plans for everyone else.
I'm not really much of a blade user. This Tidal Claw is kind of all I'm going to need, really.
Well, you are my first customer, and I'm glad you appreciate it.
Yeah, it is very cool.
Yeah, I should probably get to getting the stuff I need for current eyes, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually gonna take a minute. I might have to do some of that stuff in private chats so Alnair doesn't stop me.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun. Mister, I know last time we did our forging sessions in a separate sesh because it takes up a bit of time.
It does, yeah.
Would you want to do that, and then people who want to drop in can drop in?
I would love to have an autism session with you.
No, stop it, you.
Yeah, you need to be
that'd
in a
be
valid
good.
forging place, though, and Zenith is no longer a valid forging place until you fix its problem.
There are
Remember,
still,
it's mentioned
there are still
that
decent
Disney-
blacksmiths, no?
Nope,
They just don't
they're
have
all
the
powered by the Everforge. They can power them with coal and grit
my
and,
lag.
you know... Is he back?
Mm.
Yeah, they can power them
I'm
with
back.
general coal and grit and spite, but the hotter ones that can actually, you know, do well have all burnt out. So a lot of blacksmiths are kind of giving up and moving shop.
Okay, guys.
Mhm.
I do really, I need Zenith is one of the last hubs of forging.
I know.
It would be stain on my culture
Don't
if I
worry,
didn't
we were
throw
about
it to.
we were about to go back there in like a minute. We're just catching up with Valeria.
Yeah, she's
We're
currently
just checking
pouting because you've been
I'm
ignoring
pretty-
her.
I'm pretty sure the entire reason we're doing this first is because you weren't here.
Valeria's very
what
upset
sort
that you
of-
haven't been talking to her.
How are you, first of all?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm glad you're
I can
doing well.
tell.
What sort of dragon were you, by the way?
That's an odd
Look,
question.
there's been a lot going on. You'll
she
have
can-
to forgive me.
She kind of scratches her head with her claw. I can't really remember that one. Well, you know, I'm gonna say just
Has Valeria grown up or something?
why?
Well, she had a child voice before.
It's fucking past 10
We've
o'clock.
been gone a while.
Don't
We've been.
expect voice acting
Jesus
every
Christ,
single
man!
time.
I can't believe.
So
you're
anyway,
just...
you know, I'm just looking around here at these giant vines everywhere, and it's really confusing, Adlin. I don't know. I was probably a fire dragon, if I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know at least.
She's
Thank you.
gonna
I
float
appreciate
over
that.
to Alnair. Is he stupid?
Yeah, a little bit.
Stupid.
Okay, Mister. Oh, I'll pick up a sword and get tortured for a year. Shut
Specialised
up! You don't
in
get to talk.
certain things.
You can't make fun of him for that. He was tortured for a year.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
Yeah,
I
too
can't
soon,
really make
man.
fun of him for that. Too soon, yeah. I'll wait a year. No, I was just
I'll wait a
thinking-
year is insane.
Oh, you are gonna notice
Um,
something, Alnair. She is just going to pick up your sword with no consequence.
What?
This is great.
Ooh.
Wait,
How?
You're a torture for that.
wait.
How is
Maybe it
Viz
doesn't fit dragons,
How is Viz?
or maybe
How is Viz not
not...
eviscerated?
Viz, what? Why is she not getting immolated?
I don't want to talk about it.
oh, I've got.
Are they
I've got a couple
related?
of
Is
theories
she
for
Just
that.
like
mentions with
related to
Yeah.
you or something?
I wonder if I could eat the sword. She's like holding
Not
it.
eat the sword.
Oh, but come on, you've seen me eat a sword before.
Yeah, but I like this sword,
No, fair enough. Well, I'll give you back the sword. There you go.
and like I went through a lot to get this sword.
I can tell. You look like it. She's gonna pat you on the head.
Thanks.
It's a very pretty sword, though. He doesn't like me.
Yeah.
I always ruined his birthday parties.
Could I ask you some?
Oh, so you do know each other?
Yeah.
Okay, well now I've got another
Dragons.
history here.
Yeah. what's
Dragons,
up?
hold on. Dragons, can I ask you some questions?
Sure, if you must.
So there is the dragon that was powering the forges in Zenith has passed, or something's happened to it.
That's not possible.
Mm.
Yeah, there's no way that
Okay, well
happens.
we're gonna. Okay, well we'll find out and get back to you on that one.
Yeah,
If
no one's
we
gonna
did
slay a
leave-
dragon, funny man. Do you know how that works?
Okay.
Oh God!
First of all,
You alright?
don't think about it. Give me a minute. If we did
guy in
need
the
something
wheelchair.
like dragon power, oh yeah, shit, he probably could.
Wait, what happened?
You know the guy in the wheelchair who said he
fucking
was-
wheelchair.
The
what?
guy in the wheelchair
The
that
guy
you
in the
met like
wheelchair who
2
said he
months
would kill a
in,
dragon.
as you were heading towards the prison for the first time. He's
Hold
an
on.
old man with a. You'll find him in NPCs probably. If not, I
I'm
know
scrolling
exactly where
as
he
we
is.
speak.
He said he's on the way to kill a dragon because it killed his wife, and he's this old man in a wheelchair who was a
probably
scholar
says,
in
didn't he?
Lakewood.
Right, and we were just like, eh.
Yeah, you let him
Oh,
go.
yeah.
You let him go kill the dragon.
Master Ryan.
Yeah. Seeking revenge.
He's a
Well-
wizard. Oh no. He probably could do it.
He's pretty cool as
Oh.
well.
I don't know.
But if we needed something like a dragon's spirit to power a forge, or
You mean
pass
a soul?
into, yeah, would either of you, do you think you'd be up to the task of
No.
reigniting?
Can't leave this place.
Unless if he puts my
Right.
sword down there, no. And I'm pretty happy up here. I get to look at boobs
Well-
every now and again.
Right. I feel like that sentence alone should get you for the time, but whatever.
You try living at the bottom of the ocean, man. You get to touch boobs all the time. Look at your girlfriend. She's hot.
Thank you.
Okay. First of all, don't sexualize my girlfriend.
You sexualize her all the time. What do you
Second
mean?
off-
He does all the time.
Oh,
That's crazy.
You do what to
Okay.
my sister?
calm down, you.
I'm joking.
Calm down,
dumbass.
Mr. Harem. You're. Okay,
Your-
well, thank you for
Your
that.
name's
anyway.
Haram? I thought your
I
name was Alnair.
appreciate asking. I will.
Haram is
I will look in. I'll look into what happened to the dragon, and I'll let you both know.
Yeah, well, there's no way he's...
Don't worry about that.
You either gotta kill a dragon, or they're gonna sleep long enough that they go back to when they were a baby. Because that's how eternity works.
You
Is
can
that why
do
you're a
that.
child?
Okay, well, you don't have to point it out. But yes, technically...
I'm asking.
Yes, if we grow up, our lifespans are about 1,000 years. But if we just sleep for a little while, and by a little while I mean like a couple hundred years, we can reverse the aging process back to whenever we feel like it. Well, kind of capped out when you're a baby. You can't go back into the egg state. That's a little hard, but... Yeah, so anyway, I
I'm
died
going to
you know.
turn.
after one of those.
I'm going to turn and stare at Vizrathis.
Really does answer the age-old question.
Why are you staring at me?
What came first, the dragon or the egg?
Yeah.
What?
Why are you looking at me?
You could be a child.
I will kill you.
I don't doubt that.
Just because I have no form doesn't mean you're safe.
I'm aware.
Hey, steady on. We can put you back in the bottom of the ocean if you keep this shove.
You won't.
Maybe not. Maybe
It wouldn't
not.
surprise me if he boiled the ocean.
But
I'm
I
not gonna
only
lie.
have 3 of your teeth, so
This guy burns hot.
Yeah,
I can't
well-
lie. He's scary.
He was a
Well,
cute kid.
that's nice to know.
Glad
Maybe
to
I'll
hear it.
maybe I'll style the swords differently. Maybe I'll add little bows on it.
Disrespect my teeth and I will remove all of yours.
Eat. adorable. Now give me a minute.
Alnair,
My
you
girlfriend's
can-
talking
Is
about
my
Alnair-
soul getting hot?
Yeah, you can feel him attempting to take over your mind again. He wants to just fucking beat Adeline.
Adeline, please stop. Please. He's trying to possess me. Please stop.
I'm stopping. Alright,
Thank you.
that's nice. I'm gonna. Sorry, Frez told me about her new chicken quest. I'm gonna listen to it.
No, I didn't. That doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought it looked fun.
I already know I'm going to be outvoted when I say this, but we have more pressing matters than chickens.
We do, and I don't even know why we're bringing up chickens because I didn't take the quest. So
Oh, I love chicken.
No, you're right, Frey. This wouldn't work.
I don't even think I need to roll insight for my sister. I'm just gonna roll
That's
my
horrible,
eyes.
That was good. I'll give you that. I'm glad we've got our priorities in order. So get Ice Dragon. Stick around down for a tiny bit because I would really like to make sure that whatever's going on with the Everforge gets fixed. That'd be nice.
We're doing the Everforge thing before we go for the dragon.
Thank you.
no, that wasn't. That
So
was a question.
Everforge.
Wait, you guys have a dragon?
Yeah, we have a dragon.
Oh, I need a baby. And she's gonna pick him up. Oh, look at you, baby.
Gosh.
Oh, you baby. Oh, where'd you find this one? This one's an actual baby. I thought it was gonna be the Ice Princess.
No, we're returning. I think it's the Ice Princess's child.
Oh, who the fuck does she have
Assuming
sex
the
with?
Ice Prince. Assuming the Ice Princess is the one that made the Howling Scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could have done that. It's so cool.
Done, like, as in made the Howling Scar, or done her?
Not,
Look at your
It's
little
getting
baby.
it's breaking
Dodging the
down.
question.
She's gonna just fly around with them.
Yeah,
Just
you know the
around
guy
thinking of, like,
that
the
you...
question.
I can't remember, did we seat him or sponge him?
I have a couple sponges.
Sponge.
We sponged him, did we?
Probably.
Yeah, he kidnapped this child. And we're
Oh.
going to return it.
Hmm.
Good day, your
Hopefully
we're-
before she
whereabouts-
wakes up.
Whereabouts in the south did we need to go anyway? Was it the Scar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume it was the mountains
Are we
to
going
the
to-
west of the Scar.
I'm guessing we're going over land.
Presumably.
Yeah, no, what we're going to do is we're going to teleport to
Perfect.
Torridale. And go from there.
Yeah. Well, you're just looking for a big mountain. That's what you're looking for. Lots of ice.
Uh-huh, and
Isn't there
when
like
you
a
say we're
mountain
looking for a
range
big
down
mountain,
there?
do you mean the dragon is the mountain?
Wait, what are you guys doing again? She's just playing with the baby.
Bro.
You're looking for the
Don't
ice
bother.
princess.
Don't bother.
No, I
Yes.
want to help. Yeah, she's going in the mountain. I promise.
Torridel's
Nothing
there.
there, and she's gonna make a minor illusion of the palace for you. You're just gonna look for this right here. That's where you're going. It's pretty, you know. It's pretty cool.
What's this ice princess's name?
Oh, what was the last one she was using? You guys butcher it, and she's just gonna kind of like growl at you. You know that's like her legal name, but
Right.
let's see.
Well, listen, you didn't say Elsa, so I'm happy.
No. What is her name? I don't mean, where the fuck have I put her name? Oh well, we'll figure that one out later. I love watching
Alright, I
you
know
guys.
I'm gonna be spending a lot of my money on. Speaking of which,
God.
I'd like to quickly check how much money does everybody else have?
We just got 600 gold each for some quest. I forgot which one.
Yeah,
Yeah, so how much
$600.
money in total do you have?
I've got
Uh,
3,100.
There we go. It's Velanquan.
Okay. Okay, actually, I need to make more swords. Oh, I'm
a
only,
lot.
I'm only
Wow.
barely ahead of you
Like-
guys. Oh gosh.
There you go. All my lore is very easy to find, I promise. So it's valid.
Yay!
That's the common name. Or you know,
Ooh, have I learned?
that too.
Good name.
Yeah.
Very good name.
Oh, I got it right first time.
Where was my 14th of Oran? What's the day today?
Anyway, should we head
Where's
back to
the-
Zenith, guys?
Where's my calendar at?
Aw,
Yes,
bye.
please.
You need to let him
Well,
stay
no,
with
now
It
that-
was lovely
Ronaldo.
seeing you again.
Now,
He's like,
now that we have the cube again, we can come visit. Like,
Oh,
literally
wonderful.
whenever.
I can't wait to see him again. Please never bring me back here ever again.
Yeah, sorry, you're gonna be here like most nights, I imagine.
He's going to smack his metaphysical head against the wall.
I just hear a clang from my sword.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Where?
So how are you? How do you guys know each other?
She's going to give a very sly grin to him, and he's going to give a very dark glare back.
They dated, didn't they?
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
No,
my
even
God, were they
worse than that.
roommates?
Maybe. Well,
Siblings?
hold on.
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe that. No. Well, maybe.
Divorced?
Yeah, it's she. No, are you his mum?
Nope. This is so fun.
Okay.
And she's gonna grab some popcorn from
I
thin
thought
air
for
and
sure.
start floating around.
Well,
I think she might be his ex.
no. No. We're going to Zenith. This can literally wait. This is
Oh,
literally the
come on,
bottom
the
of our
guessing
priority
game.
list.
No,
Is
I'm the
figuring
top
out the
of your
relationship
priority
between
list.
Alnair.
He will
I'm
never
very
tell
sorry.
you.
I'm very. As much as I would love you to be on the top of our priority list, I am gonna
You're
have
his
to ask that
babysitter.
we keep moving.
No. You want me to tell you? And he's just like fucking
Mhm.
growling at her.
That's okay.
Sister?
Nope. I slept with his girlfriend.
Alnair, guys.
Oh!
Holy
Yeah, no,
shit.
I guess that.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Yeah, and then she became my wife.
You're wielding the
Oh.
cuck sword.
Don't call it that. Do not call it that. Do not call it that.
Oh my god.
Adeline is so good at saying things that are going to get him killed by more
Yep.
powerful beings.
Yep.
Do I need
Well,
to
I'm
make
not
like a
dead
wisdom
yet.
Yeah.
saving
Can
throw
I
at this
can I have a
point?
wisdom save, please?
Okay.
Bro does not realise how powerful.
Anyway, guys, I'm thinking my next character will be a blood hunter.
That's not enough. Adeline, you're going to feel a flaming sensation behind you as as Alnair is going to completely disperse into fire,
I'm
and
gonna get my exhaustion all
Yep.
over again. No.
Yep. I guess he'll be a little bit nicer to you and won't hit you 8 times, but he'll oh, it's a crit. Oh
Beat me
no!
up for being right? What the fuck?
How much health have you got?
Oh god.
That's probably not enough. Why?
Just
When he goes down, he's not gonna.
No, he won't keep beating him when he's down.
Why?
It's whether or not the downing hit kills him.
Did
Oh,
I
God.
vicious
Roll the
mockery
damage?
not vicious mockery.
The
should I
damage has
silvery
been rolled,
barbs
I
the
think.
crit?
Yeah, do you want to silvery barbs that crit? Because that's
think
gonna
I'm gonna
hurt. Because
silvery
there's
barbs
yeah,
that
there's an
crit.
additional effect for that crit, and I really don't
I
want that to
think I'm gonna
happen.
silvery barbs that crit.
Cool. All right, no, it's good. That's fine. If it was a 19, it was still gonna crit. Anyway,
Oh, good.
let's just
You roll damage. I'll let you know if you take me out the picture.
Yep, he'll stop hitting
You've got
you once you're on
300
the
worth
floor.
of diamonds on you, so.
Yeah. So does
I'll do it.
how much health have you got?
Not that much.
Just what's
62.
the 62? Okay, so
Diamond. Grab the diamond, grab the diamond, grab the diamond.
no, he'll stop
He takes
hitting
2
you
hits.
after
He takes
the
the first 2 hits.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He contemplates the third one. The
No,
third
please-
one would have hurt a lot,
please.
but
God.
he will restrain.
If only he could have worn out me. If only he could have worn out his wife the same way he worn out me. What the fuck?
You're
You're
unconscious.
to say that.
He's unconscious,
he
bloody,
beat
and
me unconscious because I was right. Also, he got cucked, and his first the first thing he did was
He's-
beat me up.
he
That's
stopped
kinda crazy. That
contemplating
says a
the
lot about
third
the sword.
punch. You've been hit the
He
third
beat
time.
you unconscious because you called him a cock sword.
River, I'm gonna start dragging
I'm
him.
not wrong.
You can come and heal him.
Someone
not
else
wrong.
is healing. I'm
doesn't-
rolling a medicine check to try to get him back
Adeline,
up. or he
Adeline,
stays
you're already on
fine.
one death save throw. Don't let him hit you the 4th time.
You get.
I'll shut up, but the point still stands.
You get
No one's
one
saying
cure-
you're wrong. They're just telling you to shut up.
You get 1 cure wounds, and that's it. 1 first level
Okay.
cure wound.
And then Alnair's
That's
Alnair's gonna appear again with 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh god.
Is that 4 on top
Nice.
of what I had?
No, it would just be 4 total.
Yeah. otherwise-
Okay. Because I'm gonna say I'm gonna be up on
Oh.
5 otherwise.
No, my wording
I
specifically
nearly died because of that.
is you go to 4 levels of exhaustion. Which
okay.
means that if you start fighting someone at 5, technically...
Ooh.
Oh,
Technically, you're recovering.
Yeah.
Wait, can he
Oh.
like fucking reverse Sukuna me if I get to 6 exhaustion levels then?
If he wants to, yes. If he likes you
So I'm
enough.
like, okay.
If not, he'll possess
well.
you completely and take your body as his own as the new Flame Lord vessel.
I've
Not that
had
that's in my
health
notes or
during
anything.
wars. I'll be honest. I'll take that damage. That was the funniest shit I've ever pulled off in D&D.
Oh god. Alright. So you're gonna head back to Zenith. All fine. Absolutely no one's hurt and no one almost died.
Feeling
and-
very high and
Yeah,
mighty.
and Alnair's gonna have a great time at the festival tomorrow, sleep deprived on 3 levels of exhaustion.
I know that wasn't a nice thing to do, but if you're gonna get that,
My
violent
hit
over-
point maximum is halved right now.
Okay, don't hold a cocksword. Don't know what else to tell you, man.
Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
He's
Sorry.
still there. He's
Sorry.
still there. He will kill you.
He doesn't go away. He's
Oh.
there the whole time. Please understand this.
Okay, can I say one more thing and then I'm done?
No, you can't say one more thing. I'm dragging him away. You
Okay.
can say it to me in private.
Okay. Killing me won't take your wife back.
Oh god.
Oh,
I forgot how funny having you here is. I'm glad you made it.
you're welcome.
You joined for like the last half hour and almost get like yourself and one other person killed. This was a completely
only thing I've
non-combat session until you showed up.
This has been the most detrimental to a party I think I've ever been in my life.
Show up after your like birthday
To be
dinner,
fair,
almost die
I
immediately.
think
You at
jumping
least-
into the Great Maw was worse.
Oh god.
Oh, boo-hoo.
yeah, that was. Though I will say, in terms of worst actions done by any of his characters, while it didn't affect the rest of the party, drinking the water wraith was up.
Yeah, that was definitely up there.
Oh my god, that was the dumbest
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, but I
Alright.
lived.
So, Zenith.
No, you didn't. You literally died.
Zenith
Died,
is a
and the
brilliant
only-
city.
The only reason you weren't
Zenith is great, and I can't
What would
wait
you like
see
to
what the
do?
business is.
natural 100 on percentile
Um,
dice.
I'll probably start going over to the forge, meet up with my adopted dad, and start talking about things. So I'll probably do that next session.
Okay, cool. Do you want to
Okay, while he's
end the
inquiring
session?
on that, I'm going to look on the fun word puzzle.
Okay. Do you want to do that first, or end the session with you, with Abron?
I think we need to end the session before someone dies.
Yeah, it's half
Good
10 as
point.
well.
Let's end the session with Abron.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I never
Okay.
dinner. That's my fault.
Okay, so you guys are going to head back into the castle. The queen is giving you some concerned looks because Alnair now looks really slow, really sluggish, and hurt, and Adeline is rocking burn wounds on every inch of his skin, especially his down under area. That's where he would have aimed for with his punches.
Again, no, I'm not saying that out loud.
The Queen's Consort, though, is going to come over and kind of give you a little bit of healing as well before happily taking you back to where Abron has been resting for quite some time. And you see him. He
I
looks
get
like
a greater
he's...
restoration.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll give one to you. She won't give one to Adeline. Adeline will just get basic
Well,
healing.
that's fine. He doesn't have exhaustion.
Yeah.
He also doesn't deserve.
He also doesn't.
Yeah,
deserve-
I also do not deserve it. That was fully me.
Okay, right.
Oh,
so
is he
I'm on 3
compensating?
levels
Is
of
that why the
exhaustion
sword's
now.
so big?
He
Oh,
needs to
God. He's gonna die.
I will stop now.
He's
That's the
gonna
last
die.
one. That's the last one.
Alright, you
That's
get
the last one.
23 hit points, both of you.
I'm gonna write these down.
In non-combat session.
I'm gonna write these down, but I'm officially done.
Oh my god, he's got so many more. Average Adamant B-plot non-combat session, by the way. Oh god.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Average Freya B-plot communism.
Hey, so we just had an idea. Can we go see Abram?
Sure, yes,
Amber.
of course. She's gonna kind of lead you back, and she's, the Queen's Consort's the main healer for him as well. But he does look like he's almost, not wasting away, but, you know, he hasn't been eating right, because he's passed out completely. But they've been trying their best, like feeding him, good berries and stuff whenever they can. But he's still fast asleep.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna slip an amber into his mouth, I guess. And...
Okay. I need to mouthwash that thing. You need to start moving the jaw for him.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Alright. You kind of wait a few moments. There isn't any real change in the room. A kind of minute or two passes as you're kind of standing around if your patience lasts that long.
I tried. Let's go solve that word puzzle.
Oh, I'm staying here.
But it's not done anything.
Well, we don't know that. And besides, this is the Aberrant Silverheart. I'd like to at least.
Yes, and he's
Away from
unconscious.
the
Yeah. Also, if you leave and I stay, I can't talk shit about your certain word sword.
You're actually gonna get killed.
Look,
You're genuinely gonna get a fall. Please stop.
I will stop. I'm gonna write them down, but I will stop.
Don't even write them down, buddy.
Adeline, all of a sudden a hand is going to reach out and grab onto your wrist.
Well, I die now.
As the rest of you watch Adeline, who's standing beside the bed, as Abram starts to sit up and kind of grabbed Adeline, thinking he was, you know, just some kind of attacker over his bed.
Whoa, you're okay. You're safe. You're safe. You're on the underside. You're in Zenith. Everything's okay.
Who the fuck are you guys?
You don't remember giving us the last of your amber?
Yeah.
Oh, you look sturdy enough.
Thank you. How are you feeling?
To be there.
Tired.
Yeah? We'll take all the rest you need.
For how many months? What, like 4 months?
A while.
Let's have a look at the calendar. This is why I love this calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just over 4 months. Right.
Gosh.
That's a while.
We can wait on questions. You rest up. That's more important than anything else, really. Is that you're, as long as you're we'll give you plenty of space.
Hasn't he been resting for like months?
Evidently not. Would you like us to get you some food? What sort of food would you like?
Anything, really. I must say,
Perfect.
you are the weirdest people I have ever encountered.
You're
What's so
welcome.
weird about us?
Well, you know, he points to River. You've got a Fae, points to Freya, a human, points to Alnair, a guy that's constantly on fire, points to the twins, 2 vampires, and a guy that's constantly on fire. And he points at Adeline.
Yeah.
And that
I've
guy
got
that
burns
constantly
in
on
place.
fire has a small Fae as well, somewhere on him.
I'm sorry, did you just say that Freya's Fae?
No, that's human.
I'm not the small Fae.
River's Fae.
That's-
Well, he doesn't say River, but he points at River. He's Fae. You're on fire. He's on fire. Those are vampires.
Mhm.
Where's my sword?
Stop saying that repeatedly.
Your sword was damaged. Beyond
Yeah.
repair, I fear. But thanks to your efforts in giving us strength, I have celestial amber that I can use to forge you another stronger blade. I already have an idea in mind for you.
I'm sorry, I don't think anything would be forged better than that. But at the very least, it did its purpose.
I'm sure it won't be, but I will do my best to supply you with weapons.
Oh.
My name is Adeline. You obviously I'm one of the people you gave an amber to. This is Alnair, Freya, the Fae, and Akari and Kurenai are our twin friends who have helped us quite a lot.
Alnair Castro at your service.
God, you're so fucking Tory.
You see his eyes almost like flicker a little bit with some kind of different colour as he looks at the twins again. No. Not vampire. There's demon in there too.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but that's also like probably better for public image.
Really?
Not particularly, but
I feel like
Fair
they're
enough.
sort of the same, no?
Maybe on this plane.
At any least, they help us,
We've had
and they're
more
friendly.
trouble with evil vampires than we've had with evil demons.
Would it be possible of obviously we'll make sure you get plenty of food, but we do, I'm sure I have questions and I'm sure my friends do too. If maybe later today, if you're up for it, you could answer some questions for us.
Isn't it like the evening by now?
yeah, it's pretty much evening.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow then, if we let you eat and rest.
Yeah,
We've got a
that's-
festival tomorrow as well.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Which one?
good. Probably you've been gone a lot longer than I think
Hmm.
you realise. We'll ask you how much you know later. We're just glad you're safe.
He's just gonna kind of.
Oh, this hasn't been updated in a hot minute. Okay.
What hasn't? It's
The day tracker.
Summer Harvest Festival tomorrow.
The Summer Harvest Festival.
Jeez, alright. Yeah, I can.
Oh, has Orin? Wait, where's the calendar at?
You haven't reached.
It's in day
Orin
tracker, but
13th
it's
yet,
not been updated.
because I know that you're waiting
cool.
for that to fill your
Yeah.
language. Alright, well, I guess I will see you tomorrow then. And he's gonna kind of like start to try and get out of bed.
Whoa, stay. Maybe stay there.
No,
Just-
I need to get up.
You're gonna be all right. I'll give him his
I'll
my
like
arm.
help him to his feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of
So did
stretch
the-
out
so
a bit, and then he's
did
gonna
you-
start checking his body for something.
Lost
You
something?
looking for?
Sorry, I'm writing compensation jokes.
No, just checking, and he's gonna lift up like each of his sleeves and then just go balls. As you see, there is 2 indents of what looks like fang marks on one of his arms. And we're gonna end the session there.
Oh.
Alright.